What's up, guys? It's your boy Roby Gaming, and I am back. And today I am taking on yet again another user, Shady Films. And last week we played X Knows Best and won on a game-winning field goal. And he was really dominating the whole game, and I just kind of showed up, and then made the game-winning field goal, obviously. But the Bills start out with the ball, and Tevin Coleman runs to the outside and gets maybe 1 yard. Nothing much, really. Next play, he basically just flips the play and goes the other side, and we stop him, but we face mask him. We already had him going down, but we still tried to pull the ball out, but we pulled on his face mask instead. Josh Allen going back to throw, and he floats it out, and I thought Eddie Jackson should have just jumped that, but he couldn't do anything about that because DJ Moore, the rookie, 97 speed, he's going to be so tough to cover today. Josh Allen scrambles out, gets 12 yards for the first down, and the Bills are in striking distance right now. They hand it off to Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman's got some space, and he does not make a move. If he does, Amos might not make that tackle, but Amos saves the touchdown right there. And on the next play, he runs it right up the middle with Peterson, and he gets the first down. Josh Allen dropping back to throw. He's looking, cannot find anyone. And Danny Trevathan misses the tackle, which causes a touchdown to occur. Mitch Trubisky sees the blitz coming and then fires it to Brashad Perriman. Brashad Perriman tries to make a move, but he just spins out of bounds. On the next play, Trubisky dropping back to throw, sees Brashad Perriman again on the drag route, and that is how you get him going early, get him in the open field, and let him run. Trubisky checking out the defense right here, adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. He drops back to throw, and he's going out here, and he sees Cameron Meredith wide open, or no, that's usually Cameron Meredith, Calvin Ridley wide open across the middle, and that is a Bears first down. 3rd and 6 here for Chicago. It's a play action pass, and Trubisky floats it out, and that Kevin White, if he catches that, he probably could get in the end zone, but he drops it, and we have to settle for 3. Josh Allen dropping back to throw, throws it deep, and throws a beautiful pass to Mike Wallace that honestly couldn't have been put in a better spot. And Adrian Amos on the 2 plays later takes a terrible angle, and that is a Tevin Coleman touchdown, and the Bills are up early 14-3. Trubisky, it's an empty set right here. Trubisky dropping back to throw. He's looking short, but then right before he's about to throw, he gets sacked. So 3rd and 19 here. Trubisky, we need to make a play here. Cannot be giving them the ball too early. And Trubisky looked like he was going to Calvin Ridley, but Calvin Ridley got pushed off entirely off his route. But Trubisky just threw it deep for Cameron Meredith in triple coverage. But Cameron Meredith almost came down with it somehow. I don't know how. But Pat O'Donnell on to the field. He punts it off to DJ Moore, the rookie, and we already have terrible angles. This is 97 speed. He has got no one in. He's got one person in front of him, Jonathan Bullard. Can he make the play? And Jonathan Bullard brings him down at the 9-yard line. That is a huge play. Hopefully our defense can somehow make a stop. Josh Allen dropping back to throw, and as I say that, Charles Clay's wide open in the end zone for the touchdown. So the Bears are down really early, 21-3. Trubisky gets the ball, we get the ball back, and he fires it to Adam Shaheen, who does a little spin move right there, spins out of bounds. And we're doing pretty good right now. Our offense just needs to get something legit going. And he tries to make something fancy happen there, and he just gets sacked. That was not a good play, and we are forced to punt after that, after a couple of plays. Josh Allen fakes the handoff. He's dropping back to throw, and he gets sacked right as soon as he rolls out by Willie Young. That is a great sack. And on the next play, oh, that frustrated me a little bit, but it should have been a pick, and we should be inside the red zone. But they're punting it, and Amitri Phillips, something like that. I keep forgetting his name, but they did not let him return it, and on 3rd and 13 here, Trubisky needs to make a play, need a first down here, and he's dropping back to throw, and we see Calvin Ridley once again wide open on that dig route. No one was covering that, and Trubisky dropping back to throw, and he somehow gets away from the blitzing linebacker after no one was open. And Trubisky looking to make a play here, and he fires it up the seam to Adam Shaheen for the first down and much more. At the 5-yard line, Trubisky fires it out to Adam Shaheen for the touchdown. I'm going to be honest, I was trying to throw it to Jordan Howard in the game, but I pressed the wrong button, but I'll take it. On the next play, Allen tosses it down to DJ Moore, I believe, and DJ Moore gets about 7. And on a 3rd and 3 here, Josh Allen trying to make a play here, and he's running out, and we face mask him. And if we just tackle him, it's probably 4th and inches. But they get a ton of yards there. So here on a 3rd and 8 after the face mask, Josh Allen dropping back to throw, and he's looking deep. He's got a man, but Eddie Jackson this time he does jump the pick. And for some reason they said they stopped the play, or Eddie Jackson was going to score. That really frustrated me when that happened. Shady Films knows that was going to be a touchdown, and for some stupid reason the game gave them the made the ball be spot there, which was really dumb. With 14 seconds left, 3rd and 11 here. I'm still frustrated about that. Trubisky dropping back to throw, looking for a man, throws it deep to Calvin Ridley, and Calvin Ridley got behind the defense. Calvin Ridley, he could go. He gets tackled, and he knocks down the pylon. That has to be a touchdown. Oh man, the refs cheat out the Bears once again. That should have been a touchdown. We are well within range. We knocked down the pylon. That's usually a touchdown in the NFL, but I guess not anymore. We get the ball back on offense, and Trubisky's he's got to command the troops. He's got to do something for us, and he fires it to Adam Shaheen, and Adam Shaheen makes a great catch. That was a beautiful throw, great catch. And Trubisky, we're on another 3rd down here, and Trubisky fires it and can't even get it to the drag route. That was very pathetic. But we pin him inside the 5, and let's see if we might be able to get something going here. Hopefully we can try to get to safety here. No promises though, but on the trap play, Tevin Coleman's wide open, and we try to strip it out, but that did not work, and there he gave them some breathing room. On the next play, Kwiatkowski goes for the strip, and he face masks once again. I'm starting to feel the really bad effects for trying to strip the ball all the time, but I'm going to stick with it. We could get a strip in a very key situation, but it was just like right there we get a strip, but cannot recover it right there because there was only one person at the ball. And the Bills still have the ball past midfield at the 36 of the Bears. And how this offense has been running, could be another touchdown possession for them. Josh Allen, play fake once again, and he's looking down the field, and he has DJ Moore, and somehow Danny Trevathan does not pick that off. All he had to do was jump, and he probably has it. And on the next play, on a 3rd and 3, Tevin Coleman gets stopped by Pernell McPhee, which forces them to kick a field goal. That was a beautiful play by Pernell McPhee. If he doesn't make that play, that's easily a touchdown, and we're down by 21 instead of 14. Or no, we're down by 18 instead of 14. But Trubisky looking deep, and he has no one open, so he's going to take all the room they gave him for the first down and a little bit more. 4 minutes, or 4th quarter, 6 and change left in the game, and Trubisky fires it to Brashad Perriman, and that is a first down. Chicago hands it off to Jordan Howard, and Jordan Howard gets about 3. Haven't heard much of him today. Hasn't been able to do much. Plus, we've been down, so we've been playing catch-up ball today. And the 3rd and 7 pass to Brashad Perriman is good for the first down. 3rd and goal again, and Trubisky trying to find someone. He cannot find anyone. He's trying to make a play, but sees the sprinting safety or linebacker, whoever that was, coming at him, so he just chucks it away. On a 4th and goal here, this is the biggest play of the game. This could be the game right here. And Trubisky dropping back to throw, and he's about to get sacked again, and he gets sacked. And that's Shaq Lawson's third sack on the day. And the Bears are just getting dominated on all sides of the ball, but they force a fumble, and the ball's inches from out of bounds, and Kwiatkowski recovers. That is a huge recovery for the Chicago Bears. Chicago back onto the field after that huge turnover by the defense of Chicago. Trubisky adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage, hot routing a few people. Fires it to Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley gets by 2 people, and a beautiful block downfield by Adam Shaheen is going to give us an easy 6 points. And on the PAT, good snap, good hold, and it's somehow blocked. Didn't even look like he got the animation to jump out, get the early release or jump to block it. And it's a play fake there on the end around. I really thought it was an end around, and Josh Allen gets a lot of yardage right there. And for some reason, he cuts back inside, which easily could have been another forced fumble, but it was not. So onto the field on the next play, Tevin Coleman. We force him back inside, and it could have been a lot worse if he stayed outside. But Tevin Coleman right up the middle gets a ton of yardage, and somehow, I don't know what Crevan LeBlanc was doing right there. He face masks him. And the defense, we need him to make a play here. And Tevin Coleman dives, but cannot get anywhere, only to the 1 yard line. And on the next play, Josh Allen is sacked to the 7 yard line. 3rd and goal here for the Bills. And Josh Allen under center here. He's adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage, trying to make a play, trying to get his team the win. If they score here, it's all but over. All they really need to do is run the ball and then kick a field goal. But we'll see what they do here. Running the time down. Josh Allen snaps the ball, and it's a play fake. And he had someone open right there, but DJ Moore drops it. That was very surprising how he dropped it. And on the field goal, it's a fake. They flip it out to the kicker, and the kicker has Charles Clay wide open, but he overthrows him, and that is a huge play, and the Bears are onto the field at the 7 yard line. Trubisky jumping back to throw. He's looking deep. Trubisky, he's got Cameron Meredith, and no one else is there. He just outjumps everyone, and Meredith is in. Touchdown Chicago, and now they need this 2-point conversion to tie the game up. Trubisky in the shotgun, drops back to throw. Does not see anyone at first, and sees the linebackers all come at him, and he fires it to Cameron Meredith for the 2-point conversion, and the Bears are up 24 or tied 24-24 with 52 seconds left in the 4th. And on the sack right there, I thought we were going to be able to strip that. That would have been huge. That probably would have won us the game on another game-winning field goal. But kick is on to Everett Phillips, I believe, and he gets a block, but then they play outside, so he gets just about basically nothing right there. And Trubisky gonna send a couple people deep, see if they can get anyone open. And Trubisky, 2nd and 7 here, 2 seconds left. Last play of the game until overtime, of course, unless we make a play here. And Trubisky driving back to throw. He gets sacked. Oh, does not get sacked. He gets the ball away. And Trubisky, 397 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's having one heck of a game. And the Bills win the coin toss, so they obviously elect to receive, and they get the ball first. On the first play of overtime, Tevin Coleman gets the carry and gets about 6 or 7 yards. Josh Allen hurrying the troops back up to the line, and he's looking to throw, and he had the middle route wide open, but he does not throw it, and Leonard Floyd comes up with the sack. That's his 2nd of the game. That's huge. 4th and 6 right here. They're going for it. If the Bears can get a stop here, they're obviously going to win. And he dumps it down to Tevin Coleman and almost can just not get there. He was just a second too late. He's turning his troops back up to the line. I know they're getting a little tired there. And Allen drops back to throw, and he fires it to Tevin Coleman again, but we are a little more ready for it, so they only got 5 yards. And Josh Allen, play fake here, had Jones wide open on that route, but he does not throw it, and he runs it, gets the 1st down. So on the 1st and 10, it's all tied up here in Buffalo, New York. And he fires it to Zay Jones. Zay Jones gets a huge gain of about, I'm going to say, almost 30 yards. And not even 30 yards, actually. I'm sorry. I was lying, like 20-something maybe. But they get nothing on that run. And on a 3rd and 12 here, Josh Allen dropping back to throw. And the Bears, DJ Moore drops it. That is a huge drop. 4th and 12 here. What are the Bills going to do? All they could really do is just go deep, obviously. and he's adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. Josh Allen needs to make a play for his team here, and he fires it deep, and Eddie Jackson jumps out of the air from somewhere and gets the interception, and he returns it out to the 21. This puts the Bears in great field position. So the Bears come out onto the field, and Tariq Cohen gets the ball, and he gets about 5 yards, maybe 4 probably. On a 2nd and 6, Trubisky dropping back to throw, and he fires it on the out route to Brashad Perriman. That has been beautiful all game whenever we've needed it. And on a 1st and 10 with a minute 40 left in the game, time is ticking. The Bears do not want to end this game in a tie, and they bluffed the blitz there. I thought that they were coming with the blitz, and Trubisky avoids the sack. He's going deep. He's got Calvin Ridley, and it's a beautiful ball. The Bears win. Calvin Ridley makes an amazing catch, but let's not forget how great of a pass that was by Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky put the team on his back today and carried them to victory, especially on that last pass play. He shed the first blocker, or the first sack attempter, rolls out, sees Calvin Ridley, throws it, tries to throw it to the back of the end zone, but that was already a 60-yard throw at least, and he put it on the money to the end zone, just where the safety could not get it, and that was beautiful by Trubisky. 19 for 29, 472 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 65% completion. Amazing. That's definitely player of the week caliber by Mitch Trubisky, and I hope he can somehow keep that going. But we all know Jordan Howard had a terrible game. We were down most of the game, so he didn't run very much. And Calvin Ridley had 6 receptions for 218 yards and 2 scores. Cameron Meredith had 2 receptions for 107 yards and 1 score. We spread the ball around a lot more this game. Had 5 different people catch the ball. Targeted 6, but Kevin White dropped it. Probably would have been a touchdown too. Adam Shaheen, another consistent game. Brashad Perriman, like always, another consistent game. Greg Robinson allowed 3 sacks. Can't be having that. And Adrian Amos led the team in tackles. Leonard Floyd had 2. McPhee had 1 sack, and Will Young had 1 sack. And that was a very exciting game. Probably that's one for the ages, I'll tell you what. And Eddie Jackson had 2 picks. We forced 2 fumbles. We had 3 turnovers for the defense, and the defense did great, I thought, in the second half. But that was a great game to watch, in my opinion. But that is pretty much it. We added one of our friends, Schmizzy, to the league to give me some competition in the NFC, but I'll get back to that later. Other than that, it's been your boy Roby Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.